In this video, I want to show you the difference between a nested if function and the ifs function. So what I have here are three conditions that I want to present. I want the salary here. If the salary here is more than our threshold salary of $49,000, then I want to show the difference. But if the salary here in this column is lower than or less than our threshold salary, I want the word lower to show up here. And also I want if the salary here is the same as our threshold salary, I want the word similar to show up. So I'm going to solve this problem by using the nested if function first. So this is all I'm going to do. Equals if, and what I want is if this salary is more than our threshold salary, I'll lock that in place, then I want the difference between the salary and our threshold salary to appear. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to write another if statement here. If our salary is less than our threshold salary, if that is true, then I want the word lower to show up. And here I'm going to put in another if function. If the salary here is equal to our threshold salary, I want the word similar. Then I'm going to close this all off. Autofill. With the nested if statement, it's checking all three conditions per the salary we have here based on our threshold. And so the salary in this cell is less than our threshold, so the word lower showed up for all these salaries. When the salary was more, the difference appeared. When it was the same, the word similar appeared. So the nested if statement, you're basically putting multiple if statements within that same if statement. It's kind of cumbersome putting all these if statements within an if statement, but if you don't like that, you can use what I prefer is the ifs function, and it streamlines this whole process. You don't have to put multiple if statements within an if statement. Here it is, just enter equals ifs, and I'm going to do the same thing. Select the salary here. If that is larger than our threshold salary here, lock that in place. The outcome I want is the difference between this salary and our threshold salary. I can go on to the next statement. If our salary here is less than our threshold salary here, the outcome I want is the word lower. And I can also put in the last condition. If the salary here is equal to our threshold salary here, then I want the word similar. Close that off, hit enter. I get the same outcome, but the function is much easier to read and easier to follow versus nested if function. So for me, I prefer ifs functions if I have more than two outcomes I'm trying to get. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, subscribe for more tips like this.